James Banks here at the I-48 ESET UK Masters, and I'm joined by my very good friend and a Warcraft 3 and RTS now legend, taking his hand at casting here at the I-Series event. How are you, ToD?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm on a break right now. We are going to have the other casters rotating a little bit early and medals, doing 2 matches. So I have some time in Georgia, so I can rest, and we're going to be casting on later as well, the semi-finals and the finals.
Now, you're here casting with Jorasar. How has that been? Have you guys been able to gel and get on pretty well?
Oh yeah, we get on really well. We worked together before. We were at the Intel Extreme Masters. He was doing the analysis and I was doing the cast, so we were not paired up together. But I did step in onto the analysis desk at some point, so we did work together, and we've always had a good chemistry, and we're friends, so it's working out pretty good in the end, I think.
Now, you are such a high-level player, and the knowledge you have is just, it's super valuable to anyone. Now, what you bring as a caster to the analytical side of things, do you feel that gives you a massive advantage over most of them due to the fact you're still a player as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think the analysis part of a cast is very important. In every sport, you always see consultants that were ex-professionals, and now it's starting to go like this as well. In StarCraft 2, where I'm not an ex-pro, I'm still partly a pro gamer, I would say, since I'm still practicing a lot and playing tournaments. But yeah, I have some knowledge that I can try to share with people as well as possible. And so far it's been working out pretty well. I think a lot of people enjoy my analysis. I enjoy doing it as well. So I will continue to do this for the moment, and I will keep on playing as well.
Now, you've done a bit of time when you were a player, both in China when you were doing Warcraft 3 and Korea for StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Question I wanted to ask was, which one do you prefer? Which area do you prefer?
It's really a tough question because I like both so much. In my opinion, every country has like good things that you cannot find in other countries. Yeah. Except if you go to a big hub like LA, which literally has like, for me the important thing is like food. Mm-hmm. So if you go in like the biggest cities in the world, the biggest capitals, you're gonna have authentic food from every country, and then there's lots of things to consider. But for example, in Korea you have like super sick internet, 100 megabytes minimum anywhere, whereas in China the internet is very slow. But there will be other things that will be good in China and less good in Korea, so I would say it's pretty equal overall. Okay.
So just the Asian culture in general is pretty good.
For StarCraft 2, probably Korea because of the internet. But back in the Warcraft days, maybe I liked China more because I could practice with Chinese players, which were very good. I could not play very well with the rest of the world, but then I just had to travel to offline tournaments. Mm-hmm. So it was the best place to practice, enjoy life, and yeah.
Now, you've had such a long career and such a successful career. You're currently not on a team at the moment. Are you actively looking for a team, or are you going to try focus a bit more on the casting?
Actually, I was not really trying to look for a team. I asked a lot of people for advice, and Grubby kind of recommended me to go solo, like he has. So I was assembling a presentation about me to contact individual sponsors. No, I just finished preparing it, and actually some team that I appreciate contacted me, and I might there's a good chance I might end up joining them, so it's not announced yet. I cannot say more, but yeah, if it does happen, I will be pretty happy. And for the moment, yeah, I was not searching, but they talked to me, and it might end up working out. We'll see.
Cool. Now, Heart of the Swarm, you've also been playing a lot of it. What are your thoughts as a player so far?
I like it a lot. It's a lot more fast-paced than Wings of Liberty. You're always going to have more action, more possibilities with the new units, and I love this about Heart of the Swarm. I think everybody does. Everybody who's watched Heart of the Swarm agrees on that. You're always going to have more action, which is good for everyone. As a player, it really made me feel kind of bored to have to camp sometimes, not being able to attack into some of the combos that I had to face. But now you see players literally fighting all the time, trying to outsmart each other, trying to out-macro each other, and that's the way one of the best games out there should be. And I think Heart of the Swarm might be the best game out there, at least for me right now. And I'm pretty happy about this. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried at first when I played the beta and I saw like the Warhounds and everything. I was like, oh my god, like you want action? I guess I'm gonna get action. But Blizzard's been doing a very good job of nerfing stuff, really listening to the community. and adding on the features that everybody had been asking for. I cannot even believe like how many features we have. You have like resume from replay. You can resume in the middle of the replay. You can resume from like a point in the game without having to rewatch the entire replay, which is perfect for tournaments. All the features on Battlenet, you have the community things with the channels, the friend list have been improved, so I'm very, very happy.
Now, coming on to this event, obviously you're casting, but when you're watching some of these games, do you just sometimes feel like, oh, I just want to get up and play again?
Yeah, that happened a lot. Today that happened a lot. Especially like I just casted a series of Crank where I think he could have played better. So obviously, I mentioned this many times, it's very easy to judge when you're watching a game because you see everybody's mistake, you see everybody's point of view, but when you're playing it's much harder. But yeah, there was a lot of time today I was like, oh my god, just let me play, I will show you how to handle this. But then again, you know, I know that these players are very good, probably even better than me for most of them, and I shouldn't be too quick to judge. But yeah, it makes me want to play. Watching a tournament like this, I just want to, when I go home, I'm going to ladder a lot, I can tell you that.
So you could have a bit of a benefit here from casting, then going home feeling super motivated and practicing and then improving yourself even more. That's just a good way for it to work.
Also strategically, because I see all the timings firsthand. I learn new strategies. I learned a bunch of things. Like I didn't think going for very early DTs could be good versus Terran anymore. Then I saw Crank pull it off with some nice build order, so I'm going to try that. I saw some Oracle use against Zerg that I thought was not possible as well from Hazel Ops. I'm going to try that as well. I learned a lot, and that's why I like casting, because I learn a lot as a player, and people who watch those games, they can learn a lot too. They just need to listen to what we say and really focus on the strategy, the build orders. We try to explain well as much as possible. If people try to identify themselves with the plays they see, there is some of them that they might be able to really remember and try on ladder. And if you understand the timing, you can do it. You just need to understand it. You shouldn't know about it. You can know about the timing and not understand it, and then it's going to be hard. But the really important point is to understand something.
Yeah. Cool. Now, looking at this event, is there any players that have really caught your eye? Maybe from the UK scene as well. Like we've got a lot of them that came through the groups. Maybe Johnny Rico, for example. Any of them that you're really watching and thinking, oh, they've got potential to be a good player?
I was a bit surprised to see Johnny Rico do well, especially beating 4GG. It was a big upset to me. Beating Nighthand as well is pretty good, because Nighthand might be a troll, but he's damn good at this game. So I'm not sure whether or not it's an upset. I mean, I guess it's an upset, but not that much of an upset. Whereas, for example, 4GG losing early on is definitely a big upset. And the Koreans, they've been a bit surprised here by the level of the Europeans. Especially the two German players. I would say Hero Marine was the biggest surprise for me, coming out of nowhere, and well, not out of nowhere, but I didn't expect him at this level. Yeah, people always say like the players are young, but I think at a young age like this, it's very easy to be motivated to play a lot, and there is a part of me that thinks that you can think faster and react faster to certain things. That's why you see Life dominating so much as well. He's so young, but his age is more of an advantage than anything else.
Now, this event overall, we know the remaining players. Who do you think is going to be in the top 3, do you reckon?
It's very hard to say, but I think Team Liquid, they have a good chance of doing an all semi-finals. Team Liquid, the thing is, when I do predictions, it always goes the opposite. So I'm sorry, Team Liquid, if I just cursed you. You know, I say 4GG was going to win, see what happens. So it's pretty tough. I don't want to curse anyone, but yeah, I really thought that they have a good chance of going far. And Reds versus Sting is going to be the most interesting match, in my opinion, of these quarterfinals. And for the semifinals, yeah, I don't know just yet. It's going to be pretty tough for everyone. It's very open, you know. All these matches, you look at them, like you had Baby Knight play against Snoot, I think, or something, or I can say Zerg. And every match that I saw, it was 50-50. And in my opinion, Sting is pretty good, but the guy who has the most chance to beat him, and he already beat him at the Intel Extreme Masters, is Red. And now they are matched up. And also the two Koreans meeting was like almost the ideal bracket. If you had asked someone like which matches you want to see, and he assembled them, you would have gotten those. So I'm pretty happy the way everything's turned out so far.
No, you mentioned 4GG back then. It was kind of a massive upset and very unlucky the way he went out. You travelled with him, and I'm wondering if you spoke to him a bit more, because I know he took to Twitter and was very angry by the rules that were put his way, and probably something he's not very used to happening.
Yeah, he was very upset yesterday, actually. Like, I went to talk to him, and he was very agitated, and this is a bit unusual because
He's normally like stone cold when he's playing.
yeah, and also like Koreans, they are very respectful. You know, I'm older than him usually, and he was asking me what I'm supposed to do. So I told him, like, because he wanted to go home as soon as possible, so I told him just practice. And then he kind of flamed me, so I was like, all right, good luck going to the airport tomorrow. And then he calmed down because he does need help to get to the airport and stuff. I helped him a lot coming here because we flew from Marseille, from the south of France. So we flew Marseille, Paris, then Paris to Birmingham, and then we took the train, and then somebody picked us up. So he will probably struggle by himself. So then he realized that maybe he should respect a little bit more. And then later on it was okay. Now we sorted out what time we were gonna meet Monday when we leave, and I think he's all right. But I say that, but today, you know, he's not even coming. Yesterday he told me that he would stay in his hotel today with his laptop and most likely chill and watch movies. He did not even want to practice after that. So I guess he's pretty upset, but you know, like, it's not like he got cheated or something. He lost 2 series. If you lose 2 series, you pretty much deserve to be out, in my opinion. Like, you should not blame anyone else but yourself. Me of all people saying that. Yeah, actually, I was thinking from the start that he would be out, because I don't think that if there is 2 players with the same score in series, I don't think that the one with the better map score should move on over the one winning in the direct comparison. Yeah. But a lot of people disagree with that. And you have like the spectator point of view, the player point of view, and then the tournament organizer point of view, and everyone will be different. It's a pretty tough situation. It's a scenario where not everybody can be happy, and in the end, the unhappy guy this time was 4GG.
Now, looking at the ESET UK Masters, not many people really knew about the I-Series event up until these events. Now, are you surprised by the quality of the event and the way the event is set out?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's very well organized. I like the venue. Like, you tell me you're going to a LAN with bring your own computer, I'm expecting like, you know, some warehouse with like smelly gamers all over the place, and like just network problems, electricity, power cut and stuff like that. But like, this is pretty good, I have to say. The location, everything. The room we're casting in is separate from the bring your own computer place, and I think that's good, because then we have different lighting, not much noise, and we have our own stage. People come by, they watch games. I'm very satisfied with the way everything is set up here, and if I'm asked to come here again, I think I definitely would.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now, rounding this up, I've got the last couple of questions for you. Have you met many of your fans here, and what's it been like meeting some of the British fans?
I've met a couple, actually. There was a middle-aged guy who showed up yesterday, and he was like, hey, I follow you from Warcraft times and stuff, can I have a picture? And I thought it was pretty cool. I did get asked for a couple pictures and autographs, and it's always nice to see the people, you know, who you know follow you online a lot, to finally get to meet them, and they always have nice things to say, and cheering for you. It's always cool.
Perfect. Now, last thing is, any final words, anything else you want to say to everyone out there?
Just thanks to the guys from ESET UK Masters for inviting me to come here. I'm pretty happy that I came. Thanks to everybody who supports me, who supports this event, support it more. And if you want to follow me, I'm at ToD on Twitter, at Johan Merlo on Facebook, and youtube.com/StarCraft. I've started making videos, I don't know if you saw, like some tutorials, some replays cast, and I'm really trying to help people improve. So far I don't have that many people watching my videos, but I really hope it evolves into being a good channel, because I'm really trying to help people improve. I actually just launched a new series. I used to do 50-50 English and French. These days I'm more focused on the French part of things, because I've been busy. I've been playing a lot, preparing for Heart of the Swarm. And I launched a new series where like I start with a low-level account from silver, and I'm gonna record every single game and go through them, talking about everything that I do, but very thoroughly. Like I literally explain every single move that I do, and I think this might have some success. And if it does have success in French, I will try it in English as well. Yeah.
Is that with Protoss as well, or all races?
Just Protoss right now. I do not think that my Terran and Zerg are that good. I could help players with this, but I play, as I said, I cast and I play, and it will be too hard to play 3 races. So for now, I'm just focusing on Protoss. If I end up casting more, because I've been casting, Extreme Masters now here. I applied to cast a lot of tournaments. If I do get more casting gigs, I might end up trying to pick up another race, and then I would end up covering every matchup pretty well except for one mirror. I would probably pick up Terran, but for the moment, as I said, most likely I found a team, so I'm going to have to play tournaments, so I'm going to focus more on improving my play rather than my cast, but I will still be posting videos on YouTube from time to time.
Well, we'll put that link right below on YouTube, guys, so you'll be able to find that. And go subscribe and go check out Todd's content. Good luck with your new team, Todd. Thank you very much for the interview. It's been James Banks here for Definitive Esports. We're wrapping up this interview. We've got plenty more to come. There's a lot more happening at the ESET UK Masters, so keep checking back on d-esports.com.